50 interesting facts about dinosaurs. How old did dinosaurs live? It has not yet been possible to answer the question of how old dinosaurs died. But do not leave attempts to do so. Scientists are trying to estimate the lifespan of dinosaurs by the growth rate of fossil bones. It doesn't seem to be determining the age of trees by annual rings. Is it true that the lifespan of a dinosaur depended on its size? Scientists suggest that large dinosaurs lived longer than small dinosaurs. A small dinosaur developed and grew faster and lived a more intense life. Which dinosaur was the biggest? The biggest dinosaur was the Diplodocus. Part of its skeleton was found in the US, but the excavations are not yet complete. Scientists estimate that this dinosaur weighed more than 50 tons and was about 36 m long. Did dinosaurs live in the sea? Living dinosaurs did not live in the sea as live, for example, whales or dolphins. About dinosaurs, they could go into the water to hunt fish or swim across a river to save them from predators. But no dinosaur spent its entire life in the sea. Dinosaurs should not be confused with the sea dwellers of the Mesozoic era, such as pliosaurs or plesiosaurs. Could dinosaurs fly? Dinosaurs could neither fly nor plan. All dinosaurs were wingless land animals. But at the same time as dinosaurs, there were reptiles that were related to dinosaurs but could fly. They were called pterosaurs. Also, in the Jurassic period, there was an animal called Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx was not a dinosaur. To this day, scientists are still debating whether to classify Archaeopteryx as a bird or a reptile. It looked like a bird, but its claws and teeth were like those of a reptile. Which dinosaur had the largest teeth? One of the largest dinosaur teeth that scientists have ever come across belonged to Tyrannosaurus. This tooth was located on the side of the jaw, near the front teeth. Its length from root to apex was about 30 cm, and above the gum of a Tyrannosaurus, the tooth was not 18 cm high. Which dinosaur had the longest neck? Of all the dinosaurs currently known to paleontologists, Mamenchosaurus is considered the longest-necked. Mamenchosaurus lived about 150 million years ago in what is now China. The neck of Mamenchosaurus was about 14 m long. Mamenchosaurus could easily look through the roof of a 3-story house. Perhaps when the complete skeleton of the Diplodocus is excavated, it will turn out to be the longest-necked dinosaur. Which dinosaur ran the fastest? Scientists speculate that the fastest dinosaurs were the ornithomosaurs, the ostrich-like dinosaurs. This group includes such dinosaurs as Gallimimus, Ornithomimus, Archaeornithomimus, and Struthiomimus. Scientists suggest that these dinosaurs could reach speeds of up to 50 km per hour. Did dinosaurs hibernate? During the Triassic and Jurassic eras, the climate on Earth was warmer and wetter than today. At the same time, the entire landmass was not very far from the equator. So there was no need for the dinosaurs to hibernate. Later, in the Cretaceous, the continents began to move farther apart. Antarctica began to shift toward the South Pole. At the end of the Cretaceous period, the climate on Earth began to change, and the temperature differences between summer and winter became increasingly greater. The winters of the Cretaceous were not as harsh as they are now, but still, temperatures could drop as low as 0 degrees Celsius. At these temperatures, cold-blooded reptiles like the dinosaurs became very cold. So it is very likely that they hibernated to stay warm. How big were dinosaur eggs? The sizes of dinosaur eggs varied widely. Near the skeleton of a Mosasaurus, eggs were found to be only 2 to 3 centimeters long. Larger dinosaurs of the sauropod group had much larger eggs. And yet, even the largest of the dinosaur eggs found was no larger than a soccer ball. Did dinosaurs have ears? Dinosaurs had small bones in their skulls that transmitted sound from the eardrums to the parts of the brain responsible for hearing. Dinosaurs didn't have ears in the general sense. Dinosaur ears were small holes on the sides of the head. This is what the ears of modern lizards look like. Which dinosaur had the most teeth? Gadrosaurs, duck-billed dinosaurs, had the most teeth. Each had 480 teeth on its lower and upper jaws. That's a total of 980 teeth. Taking into account the teeth of dinosaurs were restorable, it is possible to assume that the hadrosaurs changed about 10,000 teeth during the entire life. Did dinosaurs have fur? So far, no evidence has been found to prove that dinosaurs had fur. However, it is unlikely that we will ever be able to find out for sure. Fur is a soft and delicate material, and it would not have survived for many millions of years. That said, none of today's reptiles have fur. Therefore, dinosaurs most likely didn't have fur either. Were dinosaurs able to climb trees? It is possible that some small dinosaurs were dexterous and agile enough to easily climb trees and jump on branches. Most dinosaurs were too large and heavy to climb trees. Giant plant-eating dinosaurs could simply fall a tree to reach the succulent foliage. Did dinosaurs have a highly developed sense of smell? Some dinosaurs breathed through rather large nostrils. The part of the dinosaur brain responsible for smell was also large. Therefore, it is likely that the dinosaur's sense of smell was well developed. Is it true that dinosaurs swallowed rocks? Yes, some dinosaurs swallowed rocks. These rocks are also called gastroliths. They serve to grind up tough leaves and shoots directly in the dinosaur's stomach. Similarly, modern chickens ingest small stones to help them digest grain. Was there a brontosaurus in the world? A few years ago, a set of postage stamps with dinosaurs was issued in the United States. Because of this, there was confusion. The dinosaur depicted on one of the stamps was mistakenly called a brontosaurus. This name, meaning thunderous lizard, was coined by paleontologist O.K. Marsh in 1879. But 2 years earlier a dinosaur with such a skeleton was named Apathosaurus. Therefore, a dinosaur named Brontosaurus does not exist. This dinosaur should be called an Apathosaurus. What did dinosaurs need claws for? Dinosaurs used claws for a variety of purposes. Predator claws, as sharp and thin as daggers, served to tear the meat of their prey. Wide and flat claws replaced hooves, providing support for walking. There were also other types of claws, adapted for digging the ground, scratching, protection from enemies. Were dinosaurs united in herds? Scientists have found a lot of evidence that some dinosaur species were herd-like. Excavations have unearthed thousands of bones from the same species of dinosaurs clumped together. Presumably, the piles of bones are the remains of herds that died in a sudden natural disaster. Did dinosaurs migrate? Dinosaurs may have migrated great distances in search of food or nesting sites. Paleontologists' discoveries of dinosaur fossils show that some species crossed entire continents during such migrations. Nowadays, some birds fly no less impressive distances to warmer climes. Has man encountered dinosaurs? The last dinosaurs disappeared about 65 million years ago, at the end of the Cretaceous period. The first humans, according to scientists, appeared about 150,000 years ago. That means humans appeared more than 64 million years after the dinosaurs went extinct. It is unlikely that any human could have encountered a living dinosaur. Did dinosaurs use camouflage? Like many modern animals, some dinosaurs needed to be invisible. This is necessary either to hide or to sneak up unnoticed. Perhaps the dinosaurs' coloration allowed them to hide well in the area where they lived. How do paleontologists distinguish the tracks of different dinosaurs from each other? Only an expert can determine which dinosaur left a particular footprint. First, paleontologists study the shape of both feet and toes. Then they study the age of the rock in which a fossilized dinosaur footprint was found. They then correlate the footprints found to the appearance of those dinosaurs that lived at the time the rock was formed. Did the dinosaurs see well? As far as we can tell, most dinosaurs had very good eyesight. The eye sockets of the dinosaurs found are large, hence the eyes were large. The parts of the brain responsible for vision were also well developed. What color were the dinosaurs? No one knows what color dinosaurs were. The fact is that dinosaur skin is a very rare find. At the same time in the fossils found no preserved coloring pigments. Specialists believe that the coloring of dinosaurs corresponded to their environment, and it was adapted for camouflage. But some dinosaurs did not need camouflage coloring because they had no enemies due to their large size. In this case, scientists can only speculate. How do you keep fossils from being damaged during transport to the lab? Dinosaur fossils are removed from the ground with the utmost care. Each bone is wrapped in papyrus paper and then plastered. The plaster solidifies and protects the bones from damage during transport. Did dinosaurs eat eggs? Some dinosaurs ate the eggs of other animals. One such dinosaur was the oviraptor. Oviraptor means egg snatcher, precisely because it robbed other dinosaurs' nests. The oviraptor had special growths in its mouth that it used to crack eggs. How do scientists determine the age of fossils? Fossils are found in rocks made up of sedimentary rock. Over millions of years, rocks have been altered by wind, sunlight, rainfall, and temperature changes. The age of a fossil is judged by the layer of rock in which it is found. In addition, radioactive elements help determine the age of dinosaur remains. Scientists measure the radioactivity level of fossilized bones and use these measurements to determine the approximate age of a dinosaur. Which dinosaur had the biggest eyes? Dromaeosaurus had the biggest eyes. Its name means emu-like. From the fossil skulls of this lizard, its eye sockets were larger than those of any other known dinosaur. That's why the Dromaeosaurus is considered to be the biggest-eyed dinosaur. The eyes of the Dromaeosaurus were located on the sides of the head, which provided excellent visibility and an advantage over predators. Did dinosaurs sweat? Dinosaurs couldn't sweat. The dinosaur's skin was scaly and had no pores through which sweat could escape. Which dinosaur came first? There are two dinosaurs vying for the title of being the first dinosaur in the history of the Earth. They are Herrerasaurus and Eoraptor. Both were bipedal carnivores and lived about 230 to 225 million years ago. The search for fossils continues, and it is possible that even older dinosaurs will be discovered. How do dinosaurs get names? Since the 1820s, dinosaur names have been invented by paleontologists. After discovering the remains of a new dinosaur species, scientists describe the find in a special diary. Later, in order to distinguish this species from others, a special name, never used before, is chosen for it. Often, the name contains the name of the area where the dinosaur was found. Could dinosaurs smell? Many dinosaurs had an excellent sense of smell. This helped them, from afar, to smell a predator, prey, or potential mating partner. It is also likely that dinosaurs could emit special signal odors, like many animals. Did dinosaurs build their own homes? Most dinosaurs were too big to build homes. However, some dinosaurs did build nests to lay their eggs. Is there any place on Earth where dinosaurs didn't live? Dinosaur fossils have been found on every continent on Earth. Until recently, it was thought that there were no dinosaurs in Antarctica. In the past few years, the fossil remains of an armored dinosaur and a small herbivorous dinosaur have been found on the rocky shores of this icy continent. Why are so many fossil remains found in the Canadian province of Alberta? In dinosaur times, the area now called the Alberta Badlands was literally crawling with dinosaurs. It was the crossroads of the routes by which dinosaurs migrated from south to north and from north to south. Hundreds of prehistoric lizard skeletons have been found in Alberta National Dinosaur Park. A large burial site has been discovered from which the bones of more than 50 dinosaurs have been recovered. Did dinosaurs sleep? All animals, including humans, need sleep and rest. And dinosaurs are no exception. Modern reptiles spend most of their lives sleeping. And there is no reason to believe that dinosaurs could do without sleep. Were all dinosaurs bloodthirsty? Most dinosaurs were peaceful plant-eating animals. They grazed most of the time. There were far fewer predators. Did dinosaurs mate for life? Experts tend to think that dinosaurs didn't make stable mating pairs. But some dinosaurs did nest together and care for offspring. However, it is unlikely that male and female stayed together long after mating. How long did it take for dinosaur cubs to develop in eggs? To date, it is not known how long dinosaurs developed in eggs. We can only speculate. We only know that some dinosaurs, such as the Maiasaurus, led a nomadic lifestyle, but came to the same place to lay eggs. Which dinosaur had the longest tail? Diplodocus had the longest tail. Diplodocus' tail was up to 11 meters long. Diplodocus used it as a whip to fend off predators. Did dinosaurs live in caves? Most dinosaurs were too big. They wouldn't have fit in a cave. Some paleontologists speculate that small dinosaurs might have hidden in caves during dry periods. But that's just an assumption. How did dinosaurs sleep? How dinosaurs slept remains a mystery. Perhaps the large plant-eating dinosaurs slept standing up. As for carnivores, for example, Tyrannosaurus had large, curved bones in the lower part of the pelvis and an additional row of bones under the ribs. This allowed Tyrannosaurus to lie down safely on the ground and protected its internal organs from overloading. Did dinosaurs eat fruit? Some dinosaurs, such as ornithomimes, had toothless jaws like those of modern ostriches. They belonged to the group of omnivorous dinosaurs. Their diet consisted of insects, small animals, roots, and probably fruits. It is also possible that other dinosaurs may have eaten fruit. How much meat could a Tyrannosaurus eat in a day? Given its size, a hungry Tyrannosaurus could eat 120 to 150 kilograms of meat at a time. After such a meal, the dinosaur could go several days without food. Did all other reptiles die out with the dinosaurs? No. Many reptiles survived and even survive today. These include lizards, snakes, turtles, and crocodiles. Did dinosaurs blink? Dinosaurs had eyelids, so they could blink. The eyelids of the armored dinosaurs Ankylosaurus were an interesting find. These dinosaurs had bone eyelids. When an Ankylosaurus lowered its eyelids, its eyes were well protected. Were there viviparous dinosaurs? Scientists do not yet know of any evidence that viviparous dinosaurs existed. All dinosaurs found laid eggs. The reptiles that lived in the sea adapted to live by live birth, but they were not dinosaurs. Did dinosaurs shed their skin like lizards do? Dinosaurs are not related closely to lizards. Their skin had a different structure. The outer layers of skin were shed not completely but in small fragments, like in crocodiles. How did dinosaurs keep themselves clean? Dinosaurs had no fur and coat, so their skin did not need cleaning. Dirt adhering to the skin of dinosaurs either dried out and fell off or was shed along with old skin scales, just like in modern reptiles. The skin of dinosaurs was constantly renewed.